What's up, y'all? It's RaeROQ from RaeROQ Magazine, and we are here with King Cobra.
How you doing?
What's going on?
You know, everything's going well. How you
Yeah,
doing?
good, good. So, we're here to talk about your boxing career.
Yes.
So, what is it that made you decide to become a boxer? Like, when did you first take lessons? Like, when did that start?
So I didn't originally start off with boxing. I started off with MMA, Muay Thai, and Jiu-Jitsu.
Okay.
And then that cost too much. So then I went to boxing at 14, and then from 14 to 26, I just been boxing. But
yeah,
like at 14, I mainly started boxing because like I was just a little kid that was like always getting into fights. And, you know, like I was the skinny kid. You know, like it was at that time it was like kids bigger than me. So like like they would like think I was like, you know, the little weak link, but I would just always fight. So like, you know, then you know my parents was like, yeah, let's just put him in boxing, like, you know.
Okay. Okay, so you trained for a little bit. What was it that actually led you up to your first fight or your first professional match?
Oh, okay. Well, the amateurs prepared me for all of that, like for years, just doing it for years, and winning tournaments. Like I won the New Jersey Diamond Gloves multiple times. And then I won the Golden Glove once, not an open, but as like a novice fighter when I was younger, and that all prepared me up to that big moment to be like a professional. And switching coaches, I switched coaches. I'm with like a professional coach now. You know, he has helped me grow up a lot. His name's Dwight Fleming. So yeah, that all like just helped me to grow. You know.
Yeah.
Because before when I was an amateur, like, you know, I only like kind of like knew one way. Like I was surrounded by like I was in a gym where it was like I was just surrounded by like doghouse rules. Like doghouse rules means like, you know, like we just gonna bang out like in the center of the ring. We just banging like in the ring, you know, just punch for punch kind of thing. Okay. And I still learned technique. Like I learned technique from my first coach, Don Somerville. He's from TNA. I mean, he's from Hackensack. Okay. And yeah, he brought me all the way up to that point, and then like teaching me the basics and all of like the foundation. And then, you know, I switched coaches, and then, you know, it was on from there.
Yeah. So what was your first fight, and how did that end up coming about for you?
My first fight was on, he's a professional fighter. His name's Cornflake. He throws professional fight events. Okay. And it was in Newark. Okay. And at the Robert Tree Hotel. And it was amazing. You know. Yeah. It was a big crowd. It was a huge crowd. Yeah. And it was cool because it was in Jersey. I always wanted my first fight to be in Jersey. Yeah. Because you know I'm from Jersey, so I'd rather be from North Jersey, and I just wanted to be in Jersey so everybody could come and support me. Right. Yeah.
Okay, so that's cool. All right, I think we'll take a shot now, guys. So I would like to start with an immune booster. Immune booster. Yes. Right, right. Yeah. So what is kind of your, I guess, training process? Oh, okay. So tell us about this, Taj.
Okay, so the parasite killer. This right here, break up the mucus inside your sinus cavities and kill the parasites in your intestines. Immune booster, key lime and ginger shots keep you out the doctor's office all day. Right. Two of these together, aka the COVID killers. That's how we doing. Right. Round. You know what I'm saying?
So I guess we'll do the parasite first.
You gotta always do the parasite first.
Yeah.
And then you go to the ginger.
Take it with the immune booster. All right. So here we go.
Woo.
It's a heck of a shot.
It'll make you tear up. Shit.
I know. But it's really good for you. Okay. Yeah. So.
Yeah. My training regimen.
Your training process.
Yeah.
What is your training process?
So once I'm locked into camp, like, it's like, you know.
And camp is like when you're prepping for a
Yeah,
fight.
I'm prepping for a fight.
Yeah.
So once I'm locked into camp, I come to the gym and I jump. You want to know like every single thing I do, or
I guess you
just
could
like
sum it up.
Yeah, okay. Like so, like I do. So I basically work out every day for about 2.5 hours in the gym. Hit the bag for a long time. Everything I do is nonstop.
Yeah.
You know, I do it all the way through. You know, take breathers here and there, but I don't want to give myself a rest, so like it prepares you for the fight.
Right.
When I'm outside of camp, I do hot yoga.
Okay.
Hot yoga helps me with my breathing. I have a breathing coach. You know, so that helps me a lot too. So like when you like in the fight, you know, and things are like starting to like intensify, you know, now, because you know, and when you're in the ring, you're preparing for your opponent and you know like just getting at him and stuff, but like you also have to understand like in the ring there's down times where you guys are just throwing like one punch at each other, two punches at each other, and then there's times when y'all are throwing like full clips, like y'all y'all shooting that gun, like, you know, like so you know, so I have a breathing coach for that, so like you know to keep me calm and you know just help me think through, you know. Sorry, you know.
So, do you kind of like get into a zone? Like you said, you train for 2 weeks.
I train
before a fight.
Before a fight,
that's like the special training, right?
Before a fight, I'm in 10-week camps.
10 week, okay. So when you're like doing that for 10 weeks, do you get into like a zone? Yeah. Are there certain things that you're cutting out and certain things that you're just doing more? And what is that?
I don't think I cut anything out. I just think everything intensifies.
Okay.
Like, you know, like I'm still doing like the workouts, like before like camp starts, I'm still doing the workouts, but like once camp starts, everything is just like 10 times. Right. Like I make everything 10 times harder.
Right. Okay. So what was your first win like?
Oh no, that was amazing because that was amazing because you know I faced adversity in the first round.
Yeah.
So I threw a double jab right hand, and then I saw that I hurt him.
Okay.
And when I stepped to him, I stepped to him with my hand down. So when I threw a jab again, he was like a little. He was just like, all right, you know, just fuck it, and just threw an overhand. It wasn't looking through an overhand. And he clipped me, and I got off balance, and I felt that was the first time I ever been down on a canvas ever, and like in my amateur career ever, I'd never been on the canvas ever. So I got up, and you know, at that point it was just like, all right, it's a 4-round fight. You know, like this is the beginning. So this is a 4th-round fight. So I gotta go. Yeah. So like I just started. After that, I just walked to him, and then like 20 seconds later, I ended up hitting him with a right hand, and he went down.
It was over.
And then he got up, and then after that, I knocked him down again, and then it was over. Man.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. And can you remember like I guess like the crowd reaction? What was happening?
When I got knocked down, I was like, oh. Cause like everybody there knows like I like that was the first time, like, you know, all my people there. But like it's funny because like the first thing I did is like that never happened before. Some people like if that happens to them, you know, that might break them and that might get them emotional. You know, so they wouldn't know how to react in that situation. But with me, like, and with my coach, like we like so like well connected. Right. That like, you know, the first thing I did, like once I got up, I looked at the ref, and then I looked at him to see like what he wanted me to do, like. And then after that, I just walked to him. I just walked to my opponent, and then I had to do what I had to do to get the win.
Yeah, that's good. So what would you say was your biggest match?
My biggest match like in the amateurs and like, cause amateurs and pro boxing is different. I only had 2 pro fights. I'm 2-0 with 2 knockouts.
Yeah.
But in the amateurs, like I had a lot of big fights. Like,
so I guess your biggest pro fight.
My biggest pro fight is I think my biggest pro fight was just the one I had in April. Between the two fights I had.
Yeah.
I would say it was my biggest one because I think the kid actually got the first round on me.
Okay.
The kid got the first round on me. He made it like look tough. He was like a tough kid from Florida. You know, like, you know, he was just like, you know, pin me up against the ropes and like do dirty stuff. So, you know, you got like when people do dirty stuff, you got to get a little dirty back.
Right.
But then I ended up getting him out of there in the 3rd round. I hit him with a body shot. He went down.
Wow.
Yeah, but he was real tough. He was a tough kid from Florida.
Yeah.
And I only had one fight at the time. This was my second pro fight. I think he had like 5 or 6.
Wow. Okay.
So, but I was ready for like I'm ready for like the next step. Like, you know, like I train this hard. Like, so I don't doubt myself, you know? You know?
Yeah. So what are some things outside of boxing that motivate you?
That motivates me? Oh, wow. I just want to I honestly, as a person, I want to bring everybody together. You know, I feel like even just the towns by me too. Like, you feel me? I just want to start with the towns by me. Like, I have a business that it's called SICK. It's an acronym for Could You Cope? And I throw events for creatives.
Okay.
So me doing that, it's like kind of helps bringing like all the towns together.
Yeah.
And that's
you're talking about like local Bergen County towns.
Exactly, Bergen County towns. That's where I want to start with. And then once it grows, then, you know.
Yeah.
But like, I just want to bring everybody, like just all my people together. Like everybody, it doesn't matter like, you know, what color you are, but especially my Black people.
Right.
But that's my main thing, you know. I want to help people who didn't have the opportunities I had, because I'm a suburban kid. You know, I had a lot of opportunities that people from other places didn't have. You know, so I want to give them the opportunities I got to have growing up.
And those events, is it like a networking event?
It's a networking event, and the point of my events is for you to come with what you created and then leave creating something bigger than what you came with.
Okay.
You know,
right.
And I have like artists. I have artists who like do music. I have artists who do artwork, who make clothing, make food, whatever you do. You know, whatever you do, I try to put you on a platform so you can grow and then leave with something.
That's good. Yeah, that's really cool and creative. I think we actually need something like that out here, honestly. So what are some things that you have coming up?
I have a fight. My 3rd professional fight is supposed to take place in, God willing, I think it's supposed to be in Atlantic City in August. I don't have an exact date yet. I know the date's coming soon.
Yeah.
But that's supposed to take place in August. My 3rd professional fight. So I'm preparing. Right now I'm in camp. I'm preparing for that now. You know, even though I don't have a date, I'm still preparing for it now.
Right.
You know, so because we can get a call tomorrow, or we can get a call like in 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta make sure I'm ready. So that's what it is. And other than that, I'm just trying to just work on building my businesses up and throwing another.
Okay. All right. I think we're gonna take another shot. The Natural Vibe Special. Y'all know what's good in here.
So look, for the champ right here, since he a heavy trainer, we got him the CMOS shot. It's called the vibranium. Right?
Vibranium.
CMOS, keep your bones strong.
Yes, sir.
Your hands, so you won't break your hands and all that kind of stuff. And then you gonna go around the world.
Of course.
Right. That's the, you know what I'm saying, the natural version of a Red Bull. You know what I'm saying?
That's what we call it.
Right there. Stamp your passport with that.
All right.
You know, I wanted to. I also want to give a heavy shout out to Taz, Byron, and T Hawk, because they keep me ready every time I'm in training camp. I'm always in here. I'm always getting great food, shots.
Yeah, they serve
to keep me
food on the
healthy.
weekends.
Yes, and my favorite is the pineapple sea moss and the limeade. I love, and after I come from running, I always get the Energizer. It just gives me energy, and I be ready to I just be ready to go for the day. So thank y'all for always getting me right. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, and that watermelon sea moss is good too.
That watermelon sea moss, I got that in the fridge. You know,
it's
enjoy that later.
so you gotta catch it when it's out. You know. Yeah. So what are some things that I guess inspire you?
Oh, inspire me. I have a lot of things that inspire me. You want to just know, just like anything, or anything that inspires you? Well,
doesn't have to be about
just being great inspires me. You know, like anyone who's just like working hard to be great, that's an inspiration to me. You know, it could be just someone on the street, you know, just doing what they're doing, just trying to make a living, or you know, like I have certain idols who inspire me. I tell you this, like Prince is one of the people who inspire me.
I love Prince.
Prince is one of the people that inspire me. He's like one of my idols. Muhammad Ali, definitely since I was little, like, you know, like since I can understand who he was.
Yeah.
He inspired me. My father, he's at the top of the list. My father inspires me. You know, he's always there with me every step of the way. So I see what he does and just how he brings people together. Yeah. And I get that from him. So that inspires me. I don't know, like I can go on and on about people who inspire me, but you know, my friend group inspires me because I'm around people who want to be great like me in their areas. So like when you're around people who want to be great just like you and have that same drive, and that brings an inspiration to you, and it makes you also want to work harder. Right. Yeah. So. Right.
Yeah. It's, you know, just growing in life, it's so important to have people around you that either support or inspire you, you know? Yeah, that's a big thing. Yeah. So that's
true. And I'm gonna be honest, I think that's one of the reasons why I'm getting so much better as a fighter too. You know, not only with my immediate friend group, like just from Teaneck, but also in the gym, you know, my family in the gym. You know, like I'm around a whole bunch of pros. I have a heavyweight who I think is 11 and 12 and 0, who I spar like almost all the time. I have a 154 super welterweight who's about to go 2-0 on July 15th in the Barclays Center. Okay. I have another pro who's one of my brothers. He just fought in May, got his, I think, 4th or 5th professional win. Yeah. You know, so I even have MMA fighter in the gym who's about to turn pro. You know, so like I'm around a whole bunch of pros. You know, like so it just makes you want to be great. Right.
And what is your definition of a winner?
Of a winner. I don't think my personal definition of a winner is not really someone who just like wins like matches and stuff. Like I feel like a person who wins like does like multiple things, like they do things for like people outside and in their professional sport. Like, you know, they just like make sure they accomplish everything they have to do, and they're like.
So is it more about like just being like, determined and having
like for
drive?
Example, people like there's been professional athletes who lost and people still like look at them like, oh nah, but they still won this. Like, you know, like they're still winning in some way, you know, like, and if you're bigger and if you're like bigger than, okay, like I lost this, but at the end of the day, like, you feel me, I gained this.
Yeah.
You know, like people still see me in this, like you're still winning, you know, like, so I think, I don't know if that sums it up for you, but I think that's what makes people winner, like, you know, being able to accomplish your goals and do for people outside just as much as you do inside your sport or whatever you do.
Yeah. So would you say like being driven and like determined? Yeah,
determined.
That's more so because winners are like, I don't know. To me, winners are people who just believe. Yeah.
I think, you definitely. you definitely have to believe in yourself in order to be a winner, definitely.
Yeah.
Because you're not, if you don't believe in yourself, you're not going to win at anything.
Right.
You know?
So like even when you win or you lose, it's like whatever, I still believe.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Like,
and you keep going. And that's what's going to make you like continue on winning. That winning, you know? Like, so.
Right.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So, is there anything else you want to mention? I would usually ask about your next fight, but we talked about that, right? Yeah. So, anything else you want to mention that you feel like people should know about you?
I mean, people. I really don't know what to say. I just feel like, you know, I don't know. I'm a cool guy, you know. You just come check out me in August. I'll drop the date soon and come see the King Cobra in action, and the next sick event, CYC Coupe event is coming soon.
All right. Sounds good. Thanks. I think we're good.
God bless. Thank you.